What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Man, I feel like a YouTuber. I don't gossip a lot. Let's get straight on the business.
Went with the normal difficulty, huh? That'd be my pick for a first playthrough. Nice to see someone with some sense around here for once.
Astuteness ring true, Red Cloak. Troopers, the trap is sprung. We have Red Cloak.
The Sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, might show you mercy. I'm not as wise as the Sovereign.
Hey.
Is it me, or has my ankle been squeaking? You can hear it too, right? Must be the damn rotator again.
Will she escape their
Anyway, need something, Commander?
The bad squad form you did.
Those who express doubt regarding the abilities of a true and upright Protectorate Sentinel should seek mental refreshment at once. Our heroes' reassuring adventures continue in the next episode of I, Red Cloak. It's obligatory listening wireless entertainment.
Such an inspiring broadcast. On to other things. Here's a song for you to enjoy while you solemnly reflect on your sworn duty to our ideal.
It was less merger and more hostile takeover. I don't have all the details, but it sounds like Spacer's Choice tried to outmaneuver Anti-Cleo through quasi-legal means and got a hell of a lot more than they bargained for. And now her new brand's been turned into an invasion force bent on conquering the entire system. Funny how life works out.
No indecision, taking my final breath in the name of
Sure, always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Embracing mortality tests my morality.
But we don't have the crafting recipes available.
It's an honor and a gift when I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for
Wait.
the cause.
Being this close to DeVries? DeVries? Feels like we're finally on track to set the universe aright. Anyway, need something, Commander?
And when I soon slip away,
Oh yeah? What's needling you?
for Lots of my neighbors safe at home grinning. They will remember how I reported them tirelessly through to my last days and from the beginning.
I could ask you the same thing.
Knowing my heart, my brain, and
Protectorate has a way of casting a pall over that too. You'll see. Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I'd gone back to my old life instead of becoming an agent. Stayed on Triangulum, become an engineer or something near to it. I knew joining up with the Earth Directorate wasn't going to be a life of low turbulence, but at least it'd have dignity and purpose to it.
finally I fulfilled my purpose in life, a glorious death. Blown up by a mine. A fine way to go among many ways to die. Electroshock, plasma smelting,
Now you tell me.
Iranian
But back to your
gas,
initial question,
melted, minced,
do I regret becoming an agent?
irradiated,
Yeah.
forced trauma,
Some days.
decapitated.
But then there's days like the one when I found you, and, well, not much to regret there. Only thing I know for sure is my opinion today is colored by more than just the rosy tint of a low-run kid looking up at the stars. Life's not fair, but it keeps on.
And my heart, it beats till it slows, but I know every
Yeah,
breath
I sure
and
came by
every
that
smile,
wisdom honest.
Every step in every mile contributed to something
I've got time.
beautiful. The paradigm as a whole. It's an honor and a gift when I wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause.
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Essential listening for all subjects. It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitatement, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law. Well then, moving on.
Our station offers only the best in music for Protectorate subjects. It's your due, because our way is superior to others.
I could feel my wary little mind start to wander. Things I shouldn't be thinking about, I ponder. That is when I knew I needed a sort of correction, so I heeded the words of my better, so I could be better
甚至
with a quick mental refreshment. I have seen my friends and my family address it, so I knew that there was no reason to stress it. Process can remove that crinkle, the feelings that can cause a wrinkle. What I know now,
Ooh, grenade.
those thinkable thoughts have to go with a quick mental refreshment. Those sentiments I felt were such a burden on me. The weight is better felt by one assigned to oversee. Thinking never made anybody happy that I believe. It's a blessing he offered such an effortless reprieve. Since that day, my thoughts have never been a danger. The infidelity are no longer strangers. The sadness that was once inside me has long since gone, and though it tried me, I knew that I could be oh so much better again with the quick mental refreshment.
Can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I stay anyway. Need something, Commander? Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
And now, the latest word on superior protectorate products. Nothing reins in restless thoughts like a healthy attachment to an addictive substance. Make yours the routine inhalement of Security Gotham cigarettes. Their smooth draw and sedating aftertaste sends impure thoughts up in smoke. Security Gotham cigarettes, because smoking is not thought-provoking. Well, that was thoroughly enriching. Let's continue. The following song was composed, performed, and recorded under the explicit direction of the Sovereign, and as such, reflects his excessively high standards.
Wow, what does that do? It's just like a kind of a valuable. It's in the game poster.
Error. Currently unable to access customary greeting bank due to routine internal maintenance. How may this unit assist you, Commander? Paradise Island is a sparsely populated landmass located off the west coast of Eden's primary continent. The island is host to idyllic coastlines, verdant flora, and extremely hostile protectorate garrisons. Plan your visit accordingly. Presenting the Valerie unit, the latest and greatest in a line of Earth Directorate support automechanicals. All you could want in a squad mate at half the cost. The Valerie unit is the exclusive property of the Earth Directorate and is not intended for civilian or commercial use. Resale of this unit is strictly prohibited. Searching mission parameters. 1 moment. Searching. Error. Unable to find current mission parameters. Defaulting to last known objectives. Goal. Infiltrate Horizon Point Station and retrieve data pertaining to skip drives and rifts.
You'll have to pardon Val, Commander. She gets confused sometimes. The logic unit can't always keep up. I keep tinkering with her assembly, but no dice. Mighty kind of you to say. Just wish I could do more. But I suppose age comes for us all in the end.
Do you have any other queries, Commander? Vitality augmentation, logistics evaluation, reconnaissance, and information extraction unit.
Punctuated by acceptable music.
Attention, attention. Please stand with impeccable posture to show your respect and love for our beloved sovereign as he graces us with yet another inspiring golden...
Do you have any other queries, Commander?
Matriarch embraced science and technology.
Attempting to ride this unit in order to replicate the experience of flight is strongly discouraged.
I have directed our efforts toward undoing the personal tragedy.
This unit can support up to 100 pounds of weight while still remaining airborne, and is not ideal for body transportation or disposal. Do you have any other queries, Commander?
I am well aware of how much my happiness...
This unit was first deployed on a mission to Redacted more than 10 years ago and was primarily credited for that operation's success. Other highlights include the triumph at Redacted, the rescue of Redacted, and the first successful execution of the Stanfield maneuver in zero gravity.
with a true adherence zeal.
This unit commends the agent on an excellent knowledge base. Attempts at the Stanfield maneuver, as proposed by theorist Marion Stanfield, has resulted in multiple deaths, mutilations, and maimings, leading to a ban shortly after discovery. Do you have any other queries, Commander?
This is our spacecraft. Look how huge it looks. Protectorate of Arcadia. Fairfield landing peg. To all subject of the Protectorate. From Consul Thor. Subject invasion of cutthroat corporatist. The scourge of unfettered capitalism has come to the Arcadia and brought with it the seed of its own destruction.
Don't think. Drink.
Their invasion armada
Blankets the mind with soothing numbness.
exacerbated the rift anomaly which was naturally occurring and well within our ability to control,
Machinery to automax after
causing it to fracture the ether further, sending invisible tendrils in all directions. This has closed the colony off from any support they may have been awaiting, but has caused us no harm. Being self-sufficient in every way, this bit worshippers will soon taste defeat. It is your duty to resist the sugar temptation, processed promises, and low-quality goods they are using to try to subjugate our beloved colony. Do not hesitate to sacrifice your life to stop them, or to report your fellow subject for collision or weakness. Any subject caught with their products will be dealt with. Okay, this one is for a subject betray of the Order of the Ascendant. As of this day, the Order of the Ascendant have declared themselves enemies of the Protectorate. That they have chosen to do so in the wake of the corporate invasion of our beloved colony attest to their true nature. It is now obvious that the corporate incursion was somehow held by the traitor of the Order. Else, It would have been crushed before it began. Rest assured, the sovereign knew of their treachery well in advance of their betrayer and thus was not taken by surprise. Any communication from, to, or involving the order in any way are now to be considered enemy correspondence and must be forwarded to the Ministry of Accuracy. Glory to the Protectorate! To all Fairfield landing pad personnel from Vigilant Northern, subject to temporary decommissioning of the landing pad. By order of Vigilant Northern, the Fairfield landing pad is decommissioned effectively, immediately. All repair efforts are to be halted. All remaining auto-mechanical units are to be relocated to support our valiant war effort. And all subjects currently assigned there are to report the Constable Hawthorne's office for reassignment. Continued targeting of the landing pad by our vile corporatist enemy has been ineffectual at best and has not in any way contributed to this decommissioning. Our auto-mechanical losses are insignificant and barely worth mentioning. And dreamer of the imminent fall of Fairfield to the greed-loving corporatists are not only untrue, they are treasonous. Glory to the Protectorate. Yeah, we're done. Mental refreshment. Feeling distracted, daydreaming on the job. It's here to help. What is this thing? Don't fall prey to imperfection. Report yourself now. Lucky Splatfoot. The hell?
Another beauteous melody granted by the grace of the sovereign.
When the outside tries its best to disrupt us,
Biomass grenade.
and the sentinels will always heed the call. It's a blessing for
Oh, wait.
curse for those who need.
Oh, I think I missed something. There's something up here.
For us all.
What's this? Bit cartridge.
Subjects
Cartridge storing an amount of bits used as currency in the colonies.
of God
Oh, yeah.
will always make them fall. The heroes of the hour, they're full of strength and power. Send in the sentinels for us all. Send them in, they will always win. Send in the sentinels for us all. La 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 la. When the outside tries its best to invade us,
Game is pretty though.
our champion
Big, dark cavern ahead.
cleanse the streets.
Seems likely we'll find Crabbles hereabouts.
Our paradigm
I think it's side.
when they fight and die and serve. Send in the sentinels for us all. Whether inside or out, there is never a doubt.
Rebel Hammer Claw.
Send in the sentinels for us all. Send in the sentinels.
Engaging combat protocols.
Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemy, deal a quick burst of damage, or even heal you. Companion ability naturally charge your time while in combat, but can be charged faster via skill perks or
Not
equipment.
just an abundance of nourishment, but also power. Consider the Protectorate Wind Tower. Stare in Motherboard.
Ready to waste on your command.
This unit is concerned.
And now this.
Here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating on the perfection of Protectorate society.
Well, with that thing.
Entering a confrontational state.
Look at all those eggs. How fast do these things breed?
Rabble meat. Looks like Avatar.
Now let's admire these commendable comestibles. Every cog requires routine lubrication. Stave off wear and tear with your regular allotment of Moderation Vodka. It's the perfect libation to imbibe in celebration of daily service done well. Moderation Vodka, distilled with zeal.
Oh.
Intriguing items, engagingly
At a lab?
described.
Underground lab.
What's up next? Music to aid in the elimination of portentous societal responsibilities.
Protectorate Trigger, light revolver, short rounds.
Whatever that is. Rift, maybe?
Okay.
Not walking this off. Stand me back up.
How did you get in there?
Gather around the receiver with your neighbors. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless, your trusted source for wholesome melodies and inspiring reports on community goings-on.
We are all encouraged to live in the moment. How can one not? Life is
Sequencing attack strategies.
reflect fondly and often on the path that led us here. Not only draws the blueprint of our perfect society, but also
You are dying.
that old earth had become a fallow garden where only the seeds of base emotions, avarice,
System failure. Standing by for
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
was her child, first loving, the matriarch.
Oh, sh!
Her benevolence lives on in her grandson, our current sovereign.
Appreciate a little help, Commander.
When we bask in her
Resuming
grandson's
hostilities.
kindness. Now
No offense to Val, but it's real nice having someone watching my back who ain't in constant need of Anyway, need something, Commander?
paradigm plan. To support a bounteous life for all Protectorate subjects. From the tender filet in your latest meal, down to this exquisite next song.
Turning in, turning in. After several days, months, and even years, nothing fills my heart with joy like turning in my tears. Everything is to be aligned and working well. Fall behind, lest I'm the one to tell. Tis neighborly to make an effort and detest, calmly speaking to authority at their behest. Glancing through the cracks and spaces round the door frame, keeping tabs and notes on people can be like a game. Celebrate the good ones, turn in those who stole. No simple thing to do. Be the merry one who makes the call. Celebrate the submissive who stick to their routine. It should be no simple thing.
Enthusiastically at neutralizing
Your friends are
advises healing yourself.
Give the word and I'll take care of him, Commander. Be the merry one who makes the call. Celebrate the festival. No simple thing to do.
No, bullets.
Your friends, your peers, and more celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for. Celebrate the turn. It's what we all strive for. Celebrate the turn.
Out of bullet.
It's what we all strive for.
Abundant entertainment delivered with acceptably reassuring vocal inflection. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless.
Everyone's neighbor
Do I
Prudence
heal
here with
myself?
some authentic talk. Eden's abundance can make subjects soft. Law knows my edges have rounded a smidge over the years.
Ha! Yes, what a relatable thing you just said, Prudence. We all wish our physiques were as perfect as our system.
Our pursuit of perfection must extend below the neck, Subaltern Prescott. We need a responsible regimen to stay in
We can sell
fighting
it, we
shape.
cannot
Good
get it
thing
though.
we all follow the robustness routine of the Eden League. Exercise program of the Pitchball Pros. It's like mental refreshment for the muscles. Mandatory and fun. No crime in that, right?
Not typically, no. Subjects, squat and give me 50 loin girders. Push through the abdominal cramping.
You're at the 90/40th line. Almost halfway done. Take a breath and hold it for 67 seconds. Average duration of a harsh bronzing in the even zone. Don't you die on me now. What would your neighbors think?
Okay, I think that's enough toughening exertions for now. Return to your duty, subjects. Sore but proud of a robustness routine done well. When we march strong together, nobody can hack, cleave, wing, or bronze us from running the ball into our opponent's Sunday goal. Well, that, as they say, is that. What's next? As Eden offers a plenitude of natural resources, our station presents a profusion of pleasing melodies, like this one.
Chief Technician Journal number 842. I fitted automatic 4B with the new munition hopper and the increased rate of fire utterly annihilate every grab of 4B encounter. Tragically, it then suffered some kind of a malfunction and lost touch with the base station. Regardless of whatever happened to 4B, I must retrieve that hopper. Sobering willing, I did a good enough job clearing out the gravel that it will be easy stroll in and back out again. Gotta sell this to the vendors for other resources. Don't have ammo. This one only 6 ammo. What are we gonna do?
Careful. Any closer and we're like to regret it.
Okay, we cannot do this. It's a rift. Which card? Same gold bit cartridge. Oh, damn. Trust your auntie. It's wireless.
Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless presents Red Cloak, the reassuring adventures
Fast
of a
travel
mysterious
spawning ground.
sentinel who roots out the rot of dangerous thought. Red Cloak.
Everyone from lower management to members of the...
The eyes
It's
of
a
the
radio
sovereign,
you're listening.
watching you, your neighbors, your household pets, ensuring all subjects live in perfection, lockstep with the paradigm. Previously on Red Cloak, our hero revealed her sentinel partner Dunning as a turncoat.
We go inside. We cannot go use the rift. The improvement.
Next, a small sampling of Protectorate abundance. Nothing reins in restless thoughts like a healthy
Saboteur of
attachment
Paradise.
to an addictive substance. Make yours the routine inhalement of Security Gotham cigarettes. Their smooth draw and sedating aftertaste sends impure thoughts up in smoke. Security Gotham cigarettes, because smoking is not thought-provoking. Well, that was thoroughly enriching. Let's continue. Here's a little number to get your mind meditating on the perfection of protecting society.
We gotta go all the way back now.
I
I could go down here, but
very little mind
it doesn't let me. I'm running shy on hell.
I shouldn't be thinking
Oh, I think I can.
I'd wander.
There we go.
That is when I knew I needed a sort of correction, so I heeded the words of my better. I could be better again with a quick mental refreshment. I have seen my friends and my family express it. So I knew that there was no reason to stress it.
This game reminds me of a futuristic Oblivion.
Crinkle,
Kind of like Oblivion.
that can cause a wrinkle. What I know now, those thinkable thoughts have to go with a quick mental refreshment. Those sentiments I felt,
Being this close to DeVries,
such a burden.
feels like we're finally on track to set the universe aright.
The way
Anyway,
is better
need something, Commander?
I want a sign to oversee.
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit.
Never
What did you have in mind?
made anybody happy that I believe it's a blessing. He offered such an effortless reprieve.
Corazon Saw.
Since that day, my
Armor, weapon, consumable.
the infidelity are no longer strangers. The sadness that was once inside me
We need Raptor and Venom.
gone, and though it tried me, I knew that I could be oh so much better again with a quick mental refreshment. A quick mental refreshment. Quick mental refreshment.
Background. There we go.
Broadcasting reassuring programming in line with the paradigm. This is Protectorate-sanctioned wireless. It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Only the Protectorate possesses the
Sure.
advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law. Well then, moving on.
Another song in an expertly curated playlist picked out explicitly for you, the Sovereign's Chosen.
So we gotta look out for the resources.
Here at the end of it all, it is worth it. No hesitation, no indecision. Taking my final breath in the name of it. My sacrifice for the matriarch's vision. Embracing mortality tests my morality. Sure, the paradigm's planned without pause. It's an honor and a gift, what I'd wish for all who live. Privilege to die for the cause.
Ready to wait on your command. Easy on the actuators.
Slip away, I'll be peaceful. Thoughts of my neighbors safe at home grinning.
Yeah.
They will
No offense to Val, but it's real nice. Anyway, need something, Commander?
through to my
I
last
think we have freeze, dude.
from the beginning. Knowing my heart, my brain, and consistency.
Need more resources.
Paradigm's plan without pause. It's an honor and a gift. What I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause. Finally, I fulfilled my purpose in life, a glorious death. Blown up by a mine. A fine way to go among many ways to die. Electroshock, plasma smelted, Ziranium gassed, food pelted, minced, cubed, then radiated, blunt force trauma, decapitated.
There's something over there.
List of life-giving opportunities goes on and on. Oh, nearly forgot. Eaten by enemy raptor dawn. And my heart, it beats till it slows. But I know every breath and every smile, every step in every mile contributed to something beautiful. The paradigm as a whole. It's an honor and a gift. What I wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause.
Gather around the receiver with your neighbors. This is Protectorate-sanctioned wireless, your trusted source for wholesome
This whole
melodies.
capitalism thing isn't so dreadful.
Hello.
Prudence
You must be a
protects
new,
the most vigilant defense is a
co-worker.
virulent offense.
Say,
No,
isn't that
my
the
mistake.
motto of the Protector's
You're obviously
Society?
just passing through.
Pitchball reference past you, Subaltern Prescott.
Hello.
We can learn
You
from
must be a new,
organized athletics. Our enemies are always gunning for
co-worker.
our Saturday goal.
No,
What can I do?
my mistake.
I'm just a
You're
basic
obviously just
enthusiast,
passing
not a
through.
muscle atlas. A hydration specialist at best. Unfit for the field, but eager to rise from the side boundaries if called.
Then you are the perfect protectorate subject, Prescott. What you lack in strength, you make up for in zeal and a willingness to give all for your home team, regardless of their system assignment.
Hello.
All
You must
subjects
be a new
ready to rise to the occasion.
co-worker.
To our defense, to serve
No.
as goalie.
My
Here to do some
mistake.
fishing? Here to do some fishing?
Just passing through.
Winger. Now on to other matters. More music to aid in your earnest rumination of portentous societal responsibilities.
It's incredible the things that we have done. How the paradigm is perfect for everyone. Our progress is unmatched. Though technological is left unscratched. Perfection is perfect. Is it not? Oh, how we prevail, us above all else who fail.
And I'm stealing.
This unit beautifully acknowledges your presence.
Science Adventure Quarterly Volume 6 of 10. A fiction periodical chronicling the exploits of Earth Directorate Agent Commander Zan and her sidekick Buddy. A label inside the cover reads SAQ Volume 6 out of 10 from the Library of Redactor, Queensland Ministry of Accuracy. They're reading that. The map reveals itself as we explore. Skill points available. Smooth lock pick.
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Social guidance and approved messaging, punctuated by acceptable music.
Remember, collective cognitive compliance is a key part of our perfect society. When we comply together, we thrive together. Now you know all you need to know, so on we go. Next up, music to invigorate your mind so you can serve the greater good at a brisk pace with a true adherence zeal.
When the outside tries its best to disrupt us,
Science Adventure Quarterly Volume 6 out of 10.
the sentinel
One that we just read.
will always heed the call. It's a blessing,
Dead or alive. Protectorate drone reward on delivery.
curse for those
I just killed 3 of them.
Might I have a word, Commander?
sending the sentinel.
Whoa there, go getter.
Soul
Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
They're full of strength and power. Send in the sentinels for us all. Send them in, they will always win.
Huh. Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. So I refuse to fall for such a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance. Look, we're Auntie's Choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it even, if you pull it off. Next time, try a little harder. End of the day, we let most anybody in.
She didn't buy
All
that.
we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Our champions will cleanse the streets. Our paradigm preserved when they fight and die and serve.
Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering hole's a bit down on the right. Market's a straight shot down the lane.
Whether inside or out, there is never a doubt. Send in the sentinels for us all.
What? Been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course. Got a convoy overdue back from the landing pad. Admit I'm a bit worried.
That was requested by Tanuj Preminger for his neighbor Millie. Sincere thanks for informing on my family, says Tanuj. Since our latest mental refreshment, household productivity is up 0.0.
Something tells me you ran into the reason they ain't been back. See any sign of them?
Meaning of community, I don't know.
She
what
knows.
is. Long ago, the matriarch devised the paradigm plan to
Maybe
support
Dosball.
bounteous life for all protectorate subjects. From the tender fillet in your latest meal.
Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you? Well, never too late to start. Plunder's plunder, Auntie always says. Them protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them, there's a bounty for it. Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it. As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milver Street knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
Mr. Milver Street.
Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milver Street. He's in the Town Hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Diabolical drones of doom mentioned. Gotta meet this guy called Milver Street.
Protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
Do you mind if I don't pay you no mind?
wholesome programming played at a reasonable volume. You're listening to Protectorate-sanctioned wireless. Hark, your unneeded reminder. The system provides for your every need. Not just an abundance of nourishment, but also power. Consider the Protectorate Wind Tower. Stare in amazement at this technological wonder, based on a schematic devised in a single afternoon.
You just been liberated. What now? I do want you to help acclimate to your wondrous new freedom. Confused by too many new choices, here is a handle list of strategies to help make sense of it all. Thoughtfully curated with you in mind. Only buy on this product. Bits spent on our goods are returned to your pockets as your salary. It's the free market in action. Empower yourself with the latest AC products. Use new ones generously and throw away the old one. You deserve only the best. You don't have to work for Auntie to enjoy her product, but it helps. Sell your stock to anyone with the bits to pay, and be sure to remind them how good you have it with Auntie's Choice. Support mankind's future prosperity. Persuade others to join, because strangers are just customers you haven't met. Be dynamic individual, skipping break time to enhance your profits. Pursue through any illness or hardship. You're worth it. Be efficient. Use your newfound freedoms to ensure your destiny is filled with all the goodness bits can buy. Remember, anytime you are not shopping, it's time you could be shipping. Reach your full potential today with Auntie's Choice. Yeah, she's everywhere. She is. Clean, sanitized, nourished.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here.
Please.
Definitely not in excruciating pain.
And or wheezing to under 10 seconds. Our air filters thank you. We are currently experiencing longer than normal waiting times. For expedited treatment, please file medical forms 49F, 87B, 93D, and 107C with the front desk.
Yeah.
Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I hate to bleed all over you. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings.
This unit is not permitted to operate within corporate-owned medical facilities without said corporation's consent. Non-legally binding reassurances, however, may be offered.
Reassurances, you say? Like what?
Deploying reassurance. Do not worry. You will be fine.
I guess that's something. Look at me, drawing comfort from a drone after being attacked by one. Funny world, ain't it? You sound like my unit captain.
Stop sniveling, Erickson. You're not being paid by the tier.
Once I stopped howling, I saw her point. War ain't no place for soft hearts and weak rifles. If only she could have seen me when the drone first swooped in. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang! Pew, pew, pew! Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again, it was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me.
The following song was composed, performed, and recorded under the explicit direction of the Sovereign, and as such,
I'd prefer if they were. Like with little butler hats, programmed to say pip pip and the like. Wouldn't be cost effective, but it would be adorable. Anyway, Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then, and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess? As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now. Only one of the most lucrative posts a soldier could be assigned to. Hazard pay through the roof. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit.
That's gonna be a more sarcastic novel.
Playing it safe doesn't amount to much, but maybe you're right. Probably just muck things up at the FOB too. Damn it. I gotta find some way to beat these low-runger allegations. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses. Well, Cole's got the saloon up and running now. World always shines a little brighter after a few swigs of Spectrum. I don't know. You some kind of doctor type? I hate to stifle your curiosity, but I'm not looking to become an exhibit. Don't sweat it none. Auntie's Choice advocates for self-reliability anyway. Can't go around expecting other people to solve my problems for me, right? Milver Street's gonna love you. Anyway, thanks for stopping to chat. The other troopers here ain't exactly chatty types. Maybe on account of the blood loss?
You're making me a mite uncomfortable, friend.
Abundant entertainment delivered with acceptably reassuring vocal inflection. This is...
I must ask you to hold
Pleasure
still.
not doing business with you.
Don't forget, your
Consume in peace, and we won't have a problem.
run with flawless efficiency. Unthinking is essential.
Yes?
Unthink today. Unthink tomorrow. Unthink.
My liver ain't the lily kind.
Well,
Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
Yeah, Doc. Is this really necessary? Kind of need my leg. You know, for getting around and such.
I don't have time to argue about this. I have other patients waiting. If you're disinclined to live, leave. Otherwise, we need to get you prepped for the procedure.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer. Well then, she should have thought about that before getting shot.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway. At the moment, yes, it's only medical, Doctor. We also have Dr. Tinsley, but let's just say she's in a different discipline altogether. I'm on my own then, more or less. In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it. Oh, good lad. But he's mistaken. It's not more hands I need, but resources. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers. I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else?
Gather around the receiver with your neighbors. This is Protectorate
Some. Most still tout the all-healing nature of Protectorate medicine. But despite that, they're surprisingly amenable to accepting treatment.
They ain't grown up with the right to dissent. Probably wouldn't even occur to them to turn down poison if you told them to take it.
Good thing I don't prescribe poison then. Normally. In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. But I'm not one to complain of a headache I don't have.
Flawless Protectorate subject, such a beacon of loyalty.
My stimulants cost a premium, but take enough and you'll see the architect. Yeah, at least that's what I've heard.
The machinery of the system. And like all cogs, the system determines my role. Mine just happens to be servitude to the sovereign. A duty we all zealously share, yet I'm uniquely fortunate to stand in closer proximity. It is my life's great honor.
Of course, your lifelong duty. You served our sovereign's father as advisor also.
No, Prudence. Advisor is the wrong word. One laden with subversive assumptions. That I believe
So much expensive.
decision-making is superior to the sovereign's. That I consider him naive, grief-stricken, unfit to serve as the caretaker of worlds, when he is in fact infallible. Guided by the paradigm of the matriarch's own immaculate bloodline.
Looking for this one.
Providing abundance.
Too
Freeing
much
us from
expensive.
want or worry.
So right, Consul. Forgive me for misspeaking. I'm just a little awestruck by your presence here in the studio.
Oh, Prudence, I would never report everyone's neighbor to mental refreshment for one small lapse. 2, 3, of course. I do enjoy cozy chats, but I must get back to it.
Now, on to other matters. Our station offers only the best in music for Protectorate subjects. It's your due, because our way is superior to others.
Why are you pestering me? Do I look like middle management?
From a bygone era, still fresh and relevant today, like a hopeful dream trapped in amber. Here's one you're absolutely sure to enjoy.
This gizmo looks really complicated and probably expensive. You can't tell much from looking at it, but most of the vials are pretty empty of materials. It looks amazing. Build grass. The grass hide you from hostiles in the area, making them able to see you from distance. You should sneak by safety or get the drop on them.
Better mosey before I charge you with first-degree such and such.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see. Mark my words, when my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own this place.
Fuel canister. Yo. Can't wait to meet this auntie.
I see a huge opportunity for us in Fairfield. There's zero competition and plenty to drive people to drink. Welcome to the name-pending saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger? That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders? Quite far, actually. In fact, we're all the way up to 18 of 19. Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between the Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about work and the war? Any particular topic you have in mind?
This is Protectorate sanctioned wireless. Essential listening for all subjects.
Tell you one thing you can't avoid, the bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces. We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it.
Even our most capable defenders are well defended. Consider our Arbiter training facility east of Fairfield near the...
Oh, Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a Raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. Two traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption.
Sworn duty to our idyllic society.
Tell you one thing you can't avoid, the bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces. We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it. Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions. My pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
Attention, everywhere you go, everyone staying in the know. Who watches the watchers? You and me forever. Who watches the watchers? We all watch together. Watch any neighbors who oversleep.
Don't trust this bartender.
Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur.
Awaiting orders. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
It's in no. Let's see.
Our target audience here is people who want to forget their worries, and sometimes their names.
Finally find a way to get ahead, and this happens.
Comestibles. Ceaseless service stokes
Good
a
in the
hearty
end.
appetite.
That guard
Like
wasn't
an
being
amateur.
ironical about the giant hologram over.
You!
You're wanted for crimes against Auntie's choice. Make ready your bits or make peace with the architect.
Oh, okay, I get it. I stalled that. That's why I'm getting arrested.
Filling and duty fulfilling. Intriguing items engagingly described. What's up next? Now listen to this.
You cannot steal.
I'm listening.
Every day I am giving all myself in his name. I know this to be true. He cares for you. Sovereign deserves all your love.
Agents.
Every day he's uplifting, keeping us safe and carefree. I know this is the case. Give him your I wonder how much your head is worth. Moving to an entrenched position.
The idea's to kill them before.
Your battle requires service.
I so my devotion have not gone astray. I'm a good neighbor, I do all I can. That is my great salvation. That's why I love my sovereign.
I should not fight. I don't know, waste no trauma kit. No way. Stealing is a crime. Do not do that.
Everyone's eyes should be on. Eyes are better when it falls.
Finally.
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over town hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers? In Auntie's choice, high finance is life and death, friend. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out. It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? Well, the funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency, so they can strike.
Available in pulp or extra pulp.
Well, that was thoroughly.
While exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed a heretofore unexploited advanced protectorate technology. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's choice citizens. Typical research type, focused on all the wrong things, not particularly motivated by competition or social advancement. Strange bird. Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it. Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later. Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics. Oh, the broke-down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous-looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow. Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure. All right then, don't let me keep you.
Take this terminal and trash it. That's it. I need a smoke. If you're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled to a break like anyone else. It's in my contract. I triple-checked. I'm a technician. I've been getting pressure from folks up top to deploy these Protectorate drones to the military camp on behalf of Auntie's Choice. The drones are ready to launch. All that needs doing is fixing their targeting priorities so they mark us as friendlies. But I can't breach the terminal security protocols.
Neighbors, cease all leisure activities.
Drones are only as dangerous as their programming. But it's a moot point anyway. These ones ain't gonna shift on their own anytime soon. And that there's a problem. I know it probably seems like we're up to our ducks in troops, but half of them are ex-Protectorate trainees who can't tell the business end of a rifle. We need these drones.
Now return my focus to loftier matters of state, but I entrust my console to speak on the war effort and set all of your minds at...
Been key mashing all day. Surprised my fingers ain't stumps at this point. It was as simple as putting in the time, that'd be one thing. But it's a bit thornier than that. These Protectorate systems aren't like ours back home. Trip the wrong switch and you get locked out. Have to start all over. Ask me how I know.
A rabid wolf clawing at the door. When the people hunger for more, they will cut down their own brethren to sate their appetites. If we are to continue
Have another smoke?
great perfection we've set our hearts and minds to, we cannot abide even a crack in our foundation. That is all it takes.
Sometimes you gotta get away from the problem in order to solve the problem. That's what I'm doing. I hope.
Be wary of trespassers. Their
Doesn't make sense.
explosive to the vital cogs in our clockwork. More than ever, remain watchful of your neighbors. Better to be
Guessing that means you're flat out of ideas? Figures. Not that I need the help of some Protectorate townie, understand, but... I might have heard my predecessor was odd-jobbing it around town these days. Magnus, I think his name was. Bet a fellow drone operator like him would have some insight into all this... perplexity.
From the tender fillet in your latest meal.
What?
Down to this.
Oh, yeah. I must have gotten jammed in there prior to the liberation. Truth be told, I'd forgotten about it. What with all the trouble this terminal's been giving me. If I can get these drones launched, you're welcome to help yourself to it.
Just do as you're
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a liquor gumption. They got no.
Yeah, this Jackson guy. Yeah, engineering 3, level 3, we cannot do shit about it. Need a bridge to get up there.
Watch where you're pointing that shooter of yours. You've been pitching a little unevenly.
Since the fastball incident of '97, automechs are not permitted to participate in tossball games, leagues, or tournaments.
I mean, your aim's been off. Wouldn't want me or the good commander here catching any strays.
When attempting to capture a stray animal, approach slowly and quietly. If the animal senses danger, it may grow aggressive.
You know what? Forget I said anything. You're doing great.
Behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented. And others
Later, dearest friend and esteemed companion, as of late it has come to my attention that I actually do not enjoy the act, nor the daily drudgery of farming. Upon this realization, I had initially considered submitting myself for assessment.
for their assigned work, report them for mental refreshment post-haste.
But in a wondrous bit of serendipity, I quite literally bumped into a delightful fellow from Auntie's Choice. He convinced me to discard that foolish notion and helped me discover a new path forward for myself in form of employment with the fine folk of Auntie's Choice. Several years ago, I would have balked at the very thought of leaving the Protectorate, but today I'll see joining artists as the freedom and breath of fresh air, which I never realized I so dearly desired. Liberation, self-determination, and a free market. These are the things which my heart yearns for. I don't doubt that with a sharp mind and strong work ethic, I'll become a top executive in no time at all. And to every subject of the Protectorate who reads this, I encourage you to do the same. Artist Choice is always hiring, remember. With the Protectorate, you're only surviving, but with Artist Choice, you'll be thriving. Regards, William Davison. Okay, so the guy is gone. You better turn into the aunties. Gotta go up there and I need that bridge. I need a level 3 engineering. Trying if I can go all the way around up there.
Oh, what's this? Non-Protectorate personnel just sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. Admit I'm accustomed to a higher standard of precaution. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came. Ah, I see you've discovered some of my misappropriated materials. Careful labeling proves prudent and useful yet again. Here, for your effort. A full set of Science Adventures Quarterly was stolen from me and sold to various unknown parties across the island. Since you've already proven adept at their repossession, I would put it to you to locate the rest. In exchange, I will provide you with rarities and bits.
Lockstep with the paradigm. Previously on Red Cloak, our hero courageously withstood the materialistic temptation.
In my role, I compile material providing special insight on other colonies. Items prohibited to others, news logs, serials, and the like. During recent troubles, unsavory elements removed certain items from my old office. Among them, this entire series, which took considerable time to assemble, I might add.
Now Auntie's Choice and the Order are in a standoff. Weapons leveled at each other, with fearless...
A form of manipulatory ideation disguised as popular entertainment, intended to sway the audience to their point of view, couched within just a crackingly exciting narrative. Specifically, an Earth Directorate periodical, featuring beloved fictional characters Commander Zane and Buddy. An effective mental conditioning device. And right thrilling.
Corporatists. I'm certain my reformed order allies will overlook your lapse in judgment if you turn over Red Cloak. Isn't that right?
Yes. In fact, we are...
Sources placed them briefly in the hands of Sub-Rosa black marketeers. Yet who sold the materials to them or where they went afterward remains a mystery.
Consumerism isn't so appealing. Red Cloak's inspiring resistance to our brand loyalizer has demonstrated the failings of our morally bankrupt society.
Impossible.
The line represented a growth of the medium from the less sophisticated 2-bit dreadful, both in style and effectiveness. Its remarkable popularity not only mirrored a rise in public sentiment against greedy corporations and tyrannical governments across colonies. The brief window surrounding the volume's release saw a marked increase in skip drone requests for Earth Directorate aid. I believe there remains much to learn from them.
To return to the Protectorate, where all needs are met, where the Sovereign in his benevolence cares for all.
Lies! I am too far indoctrinated into the chaos of the Order and their grand plan.
It was a popular fiction periodical from not long ago. Each of its 10 volumes featured an exhilarating cover illustration depicting Zane and Buddy's thrilling exploits. Whether they faced automechanical industrialists or robber magnates from the Plutocrian kleptocracy, their tales remained invigorating thrill rides.
Former companion in one well-nourished punch. Huzzah, I say.
Red Cloak, you have undermined our carefully calculated predictions. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. We theorized our...
Ah, quite right. In fact, delightful. I am pleased you are on the case, as it were. So very Zane and Buddy. Return again when you have another 4 volumes, and I will trade them for more valuable oddities. May safety, amity, and ease be yours.
Who loves all of his subjects.
These individualists in Auntie's Choice are ready to break free from the shackles of consumerism, to join you in the perfect life of abundance.
Then return with me, new corporate neighbors and former traitorous order colleagues, to Eden.
Middle managers, resume the corporate anthem. No, the new one!
Help me carry Dunning's unconscious form. Let us all be mentally refreshed to cease your troubled thoughts. For the Sovereign, for Arcadia, our home.
And so, Red Cloak concludes another successful and inspiring mission, turning enemies into neighbors, showing Turncloaks the error of their calculations. And yet Red Cloak's work is far from concluded. Where uncertainty festers, she roots it out. Where there is questioning talk, she will be listening. And where a seditious turncoat needs a well-nourished punch, she will be there. Her sentinel senses ever keen, the eyes of the sun, watching you, your neighbors, your household pets, ensuring all subjects live in perfection, lockstep with the paradigm.
Our colony, Arcadia, our
home. Nope.
Consider me
I think we can
uplifted.
take 3.
Let's see what's next, as Eden offers a plenitude of natural resources.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn.
We need ammunition.
Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit? Brief one, of course. Legs bothered me a bit, but no more than usual. Anyway, that's not the reason I'm asking the visit. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. and I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe. Much as I might love to jaw about that special interest of mine, this business with Zeb's gotta come first. Don't much help to stay mired in it neither. I think this will help me move forward. After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots, fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Absolutely sure to enjoy. A protectorate prescribed favorite.
Turning in. Turning.
I'll remember that the next time I get stranded in an autocratic colony after losing a few limbs. We worked hard, but the protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the protectorate's boot.
Nobody should fall behind, lest I'm the one to tell. 'Tis neighborly to make an effort and a test, calmly speaking to authority at their behest. Glancing through the cracks and spaces round the door frame, keeping tabs and notes on people can be like a game.
Guess some of what you said way back when stuck. All that talk about putting people first. Figured that's what I was doing, putting a stop to all the pain I was causing. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him, till recently.
It's what we all strive for.
If it weren't for Zeb, I'd be in the ground. It's a debt I never properly repaid. Plus, I don't relish his last memory of me being a vanishing act. I owe him better. And since finding you, well, a lot feels possible now that didn't before.
Celebrate the good one.
Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Celebrate the submissive who stick to their routine. It should be no simple thing to do. Turning in your relatives, your friends, your peers, and more. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for.
Next, a small sampling of Protectorate Abundance. Ceaseless service stokes a hearty appetite. Sustain that zeal with the perfectly perfunctory meal. Moderation mini rolls. Modestly flavorful yet free of additive toxins. There's a wholesome banquet in every bite. Moderation mini rolls. Filling and duty fulfilling. Intriguing items engagingly described. What's up next? Another song in an expertly curated playlist picked out explicitly for you, the Sovereign's Chosen.
I could feel my wary little mind start to wander. Things I shouldn't be thinking about, I ponder. That is when I knew I needed sort of correction, so I heeded the words of my better. I could be better again with a quick mental refreshment. I have seen my friends and my family oppressive, so I knew there was no reason to stress it. Process can remove that crinkle, feelings that can cause a wrinkle. What I know now, those thinkable thoughts have to go with a quick mental refreshment. Those sentiments I felt were such a burden on me. The weight is better felt by one assigned to oversee. Thinking never made anybody happy, that I believe. Blessing offers such an effortless reprieve. Since that day, my thoughts have never been.
Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly.
No longer
Switch your broken legs if you can hear me, Jackson.
The sadness that was once inside me is long since gone, and though it tried me, I knew that
I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they going to put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
Your trusted source for wholesome melodies and inspiring reports on community goings-on.
Prudence dictates. Our betters always know best, which is why our
He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allow the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens.
The Order of the Ascendant abandoned us when corporatist invaders arrived in Arcadia. Yet why? The roots of their betrayal reached deep. To when Ruth Bassar ascended to presiding bishop.
We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
A dereliction of scientific duty to pursue more selfish ambitions.
I admit it looks bad, but please don't tell me you're filing a complaint. I didn't ask for these Protectorate sods. They were assigned to me.
That's unnecessarily hurtful. But I understand why you're lashing out.
Plans, universal equations, ignoring the guiding light of our paradigm, which always foretold the gulf between Protectorate faithful and the Order.
No. I mean, yes. Well,
those
maybe.
math worshippers
Probably. I'm fairly sure Jackson thought the boots would work. The mistake likely inspired by misbegotten faith in his old way of life. But Ida, I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize. There ain't no way off this platform besides jumping, and you've seen how that ends. But you being down there makes you uniquely qualified to help us. The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to, well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our 2 former cohorts.
Kitchens clean, clothing mended, showing devotion as intended.
What? It's your duty as a subject to...
No, Liza, remember, you're not protectorate anymore. So, what have we talked about? A duties only.
Discharged if the disbursement is dutifully deserving. Right. Sorry, I'm just a little flummoxed by being stranded up here.
So, bits, stranger. We'll give you bits if you get us down before we starve. Poor Jackson wasn't raised in the Protectorate with a mind for science, and mistakenly thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So he jumped the opposite way I told him. They're experimental. We've not laid eyes on them before. But the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give you a fair bit of extra boost. It should let you turn a quick hop into a surprisingly grand vault.
What? It's your duty as a subject to discharge...
So, bits, stranger. We'll give you bits if you get us down...
Thank the sovereign... thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life utterly absent of starvation.
PAL Plasma Augmented Leap Enhancer is a fantastic invention that allows one to reach new heights. Automatically equipped and allow you to jump a second time while already in air. After jumping or falling, jump again to activate the thruster. Warning: the PAL is ineffective while falling at critical velocities.
Consider the Protectorate Wind Tower. Stare in amazement at this technological wonder, based on a schematic devised in a single afternoon by the Sovereign. It generates unlimited electrical current to our flawless facilities, such as the Vox Relay Communications Platform. Far more energy than the Vox requires, much is held in reserve. Foolish of the corporatist invaders to think they stand a chance against such technology. Surely this proves the superiority of our system.
Well then, moving on.
Next up, music to invigorate your mind, so you can serve the greater good at a brisk pace, with a true adherence zeal.
Okay, we gotta go to the, Chaudhry in Fairfield with the schematics for the mysterious Protectorate technology.
When the outside tries its best to disrupt us, and the sentinels will always heed the call. It's a blessing for us here, but a curse for those who near. Sending the sentinels for us all. When faithless subjects try to corrupt us, guardians will always make them fall. The heroes of the hour, they're full of strength and power. Send in the sentinels for us all. Send them in, they will always win. Send in the sentinels for us all. La 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 la.
Over there.
When the outside tries its best to invade us, our champions will cleanse the streets. Our paradigm preserved when they fight and die and serve. Send in the sentinels for us all. Whether inside or out, there is never a doubt. Send in the sentinels for us all. Send in the sentinels for us all.
Presents I Red Cloak, the reassuring adventures of a mysterious sentinel who roots out the rot of dangerous thought.
There's no way.
Her sentinel sense is ever keen, the eyes of the sovereign, watching you, your neighbors, your household pets, ensuring all subjects live in perfection, lockstep with the paradigm. Previously on I Red Cloak, our hero was betrayed and whisked to the conspicuous den of Auntie's Choice, strapped to their brutal loyalizer. Will she survive Auntie's barbaric imitation of our perfect mental refreshment process? Thrill to her daring display of defiance in Episode 3, Brand Disloyalty.
Any final words about your precious perfect community, or your sovereign or paradigm or such before we flip on the loyalizer, Red Cloak?
Nothing appropriate to say in front of the younger neighbors.
Younger neighbors? What gibberish are you spouting?
We in the Protectorate speak as if everyone is listening, everywhere and always, from our zealous rug sprats up to our benevolent sovereign himself.
Well, this ought to change your tune. Lower managers, activate the brand loyalizer. It's awful quiet in there. Shouldn't Red Cloak be screaming? I feel like she should be screaming. The machine is operational, right?
Wait, are you asking me?
The loyalizer should be interposing your motivationators, churning up your base emotions, resurfacing deep-rooted inadequacies. It should be smarting something fierce right now.
Whatever you say.
Increase the loyalizer setting to 510%. Yes! I knew the pain would penetrate your spirited facade.
No, not the pain. The crab witch odor. A little of that goes a long way. But if you breathe through your mouth, this contraption's actually kind of soothing. Does it go higher?
Set to maximum loyalization. 1010%.
What happened? Why'd the thing stop?
Your machine tried to break me. I broke it instead.
That's impossible. It was supposed to kill your impulse control.
This is a shortcut.
Whet a soul-gnawing appetite. You can only feed useless goods, but never satisfy.
Hey, yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Have a Sprat Crisp, Red Cloak. They help.
Shut up, Dunning! How did you do it, Red Cloak? How did you resist the loyalizers' grievance galvanizers? It's temptation intensifiers.
You cannot tempt someone who already has everything.
A squared plus b squared equals times acceleration equals force equals 2 minus 2 minus 2 plus 2.
It's the order. They've come to take Red Cloak and me away. Yeah, right on time. Hey, you folks want some Sprat Crisps?
You've arrived early, exemplars. You're not supposed to pick up Red Cloak until next Tuesday.
We come at the predicted hour, not a moment too soon by the look of things. Recover Red Cloak, unspoiled by your meddling, per our monetary agreement with Auntie herself.
Hey, you spy Dunning here. I'm the one who lured Red Cloak to Auntie's house and brokered this deal. It's a win-win. Big pay, big choice, while the order is Red Cloak. See the effects of abundance on a human brain unaddled by want or overthinking.
The deal is off. Red Cloak's resistance to the loyalizer has proven the emptiness of our society. We consumerists wish to be her neighbors.
Useless.
Protectorate, if you will have us.
Gladly. I welcome you on behalf of the Sovereign. Zealous new neighbors in Auntie's choice. Raise your arms against these order traitors.
You cannot turn on us. It defies all logic. Equations save us. A squared plus b squared equals mass times acceleration equals force equals 2 minus 2 minus 2 plus 2.
Oh no. No, no, no. I will not let you drag me back to Eden, Red Cloak. Any of your new anti-pals makes a move, you get a rip between the eyes.
And so Red Cloak finds herself staring down a barrel brandished by her former partner, who finds himself staring down the barrels of Red Cloak's new corporate allies. Will Red Cloak defuse this standoff between Auntie and the Order? Expect the explosion in the finale episode of I, Red Cloak. It's obligatory listening wireless entertainment.
Such an inspiring broadcast. Two other things. The following song was composed, performed, and recorded under the explicit direction of the Sovereign, and as such, reflects his excessively high standards.
Device. These last devices are clearly being cultivated for their utility, but you lack the knowledge to make use of them.
Now listen to this.
They're found in bandages and burn tinctures. If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a way.
Of it all, it was worth it. No hesitation, no indecision. Taking my final breath in the name of it. My sacrifice for the matriarch's vision. Embracing mortality, test my morality. Sure, the paradigm's planned without cause. It's an honor and a gift when I wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for cause. And when I soon slip away, I'll be peaceful. Watch my neighbors safe at home grinning. They will remember how I reported them tirelessly through to my last days and from the beginning. Knowing my heart, my brain, and consistency. Certain paradigms planned without pause. It's an honor and a gift, what I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause. Finally, I fulfill my purpose in life, a glorious death. Blown by a line. A fine way to go among many ways. Electroshock, plasma smelted, Cyranium
There we go.
gassed, goo pelted, minced, cubed, and radiated.
That's it? It was that easy? That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose.
Giving opportunities goes on and on. Oh, nearly forgot.
Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard Auntie's Choice urgently improvised extortive standards.
Till it slows, but I know every breath.
We've certainly found our way into a most harrowing circumstance. At least I'm glad I'm not alone.
Something beautiful. The
He hadn't been here terribly long, so we weren't particularly familiar. Like me, he was also former protectorate, but he was not raised in Fairfield, so we'd never met before. Still, he seemed like a friendly, kind sort, albeit a headstrong one. I'm sorry he's gone. Please do hurry. I've lost count of how many meals we've missed, but it is closer to many than a few, and we're starving.
Nothing reigns in
Hey, okay.
like a healthy attachment to an addictive substance. Make yours the routine inhalement of Security Gotham cigarettes. Their smooth draw and sedating aftertaste sends impure thoughts up in smoke. Security Gotham cigarettes, because smoking is not thought-provoking. Such perfect products, the envy of our rivals. But let's not gloat. Our station offers only the best in music for Protectorate subjects. It's your due, because our way is superior to others.
Seriously, dude.
Our system is sublime, the best ever to be had. Its perfection perfected. Our paradigm is ironclad.
I think I can come back later on. They said we need engineering level 4 or trade brilliant.
And every subject ensures
Yeah.
a glorious bounty for all.
I can't do shit about this.
your neighbor is thoughtful, if their zeal shows deficiency, quick mental tune-ups may be all that they need to resume efficiency. You're the center of our system. You're what fuels our mighty flame.
All this for nothing.
Failures, even when you're to blame.
I gotta come back later.
It is here that we thrive.
I got a brilliant trade, or I got a at least level 4 engineering.
It's only then that we prevail as one perfect union. A simple people so whole, to be right and unbreakable. That is our ultimate goal. Trust in each other, by rules we abide, working as commanded to, side by side.
Look at a few courts low, Commander.
Oh shit. I took a fall damage.
Sanctioned social guidance and approved messaging, punctuated by acceptable music.
Gather round the wireless for this multi-part chat with a man possessing a commanding yet comforting vocal timbre. Emery Thoreau, more simply known as the Consul. Greetings, Consul. Now you are more than just our beloved sovereign's dear friend.
East datapad.
You are his right
When
hand.
Auntie and her scrub muckers invaded most first of the gathered rifles and garrison Eden, as those steadfast spines and devoted hearts were a match for military proficiency and prowess. It was inspiring but ultimately futile. I aim to make my aim worthy of the faith the sovereign placed in me. The human has found atop the nearby picker platform represent my fullest levi to the effort. I played role as I floated, earning the trust of corporates and turncoats until I was sure my sacrifice would account for them all.
Thank you for inspiring us, Consul. Before you go, might I
Count
ask
for
you
them
to sing
all.
a bit of Gloria Arcadia in your
Just as the stand reaches its apex, I'll toss myself into the primary drive sphere and bind the pinions with the very fiber of my ever-devoted being. Hopefully my laugh will echo in their corrupt capitalist skull state patch and star atop the platform. Die investing agony, you mercenary vermin, Ira Routledge, faithful subject of the Protectorate.
solemnly reflect on your sworn duty to our idyllic society.
It's incredible the things that we have done. How the paradigm is perfect for everyone. Our progress is unmatched. No technological itch left unscratched. Perfection is perfect. Is it not?
people, perfect plans for perfect people, perfect cause and perfect thoughts, perfectly perfect perfection, perfect minds, focus.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news.
Perfectly perfect perfection.
Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? I'll take those. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never getting that promotion.
Never make a fuss. Our colony is astounding. Outsiders find it confounding. How our perfection is perfect. Is it
No?
not?
You know what the lowest rung position at Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives is responsible for? You don't want to. Ain't none of it's pretty. This was supposed to be my easy path to a promotion. Must be something I can do to salvage this. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
Perfect cause and perfect thoughts, perfectly perfect perfection. Perfectly perfection.
No, we don't want to give this up.
If I only had something, anything else to provide management, my sad, sorry fate might have been somehow averted. Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
Knowing you are safe at all times from malingerers of our fair Eden. Even our most
just finished
defenders are well
a
defended.
task.
Consider our Arbiter training facility east of Fairfield near the Broken Spire. It is impervious to infiltration thanks to its unflagging automechanical guardians. Only the most
do this.
incautious base individualists would dare set foot within sensor range. Let them. Prudence dictates those who live solely for themselves die alone. Also painfully and bullet-riddled.
Next up,
Another beauteous melody granted by the grace of the Sovereign.
Hey, Rishita, it's been a long time.
Beyond the vanquished foe.
Exam.
Greater luxury could any subject know.
Got this. I'm proud of you, buddy. Good job. That's how winner is done.
Our nation's strongest stone. Gloria, Arcadia, our colony, our home. Such comfortable plenty for each of us to own. Oh, Gloria, Arcadia, never be outshone. Our colony, Arcadia, our home.
You got a problem? Take it up the ladder.
Such opportunity for those who would atone, perishing selflessly without complaint or groan. For Arcadia, our nation's strongest stone. Gloria, Arcadia, our colony, our home. Such comfortable plenty for each of us.
Hey, goodbye, buddy.
must ask you to hold
If you're not a
still.
go-getter, then go away.
Take this admonishment with all the professional affection a physician can legally administer. In future, you might consider moving away from bullets instead of into them.
But without my leg, how am I going to climb the ranks?
Literally, probably not very dexterously. Metaphorically, well, that depends on your own initiative, doesn't it? Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a private consultation.
Say, how sore are my pockets going to be after all this talk? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer.
Protectorate-sanctioned wireless presents...
A kind, if naive, offer. Unless you have thousands of bits to burn, any amount you could provide would be a drop in the tank at best. My services do not come cheaply.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
Previously on Red Cloak, our hero revealed her Sentinel partner Dunning as a turncoat, only to become ensnared deep in enemy territory.
Sweet merciful law, as if I haven't enough to contend with than some would-be resurrectionist coming around. What's next, a giant station falling out of the sky to crush us all? In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it.
Better. How do you base individualists promote a sense of community when you can't monitor what each other is saying at all times?
Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
Choice Sprat crisps while we wait?
I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else?
We'll be waiting an eternity, corporate fiend. I'll never turn my back on
Oh, certainly. Right after I see to all these other patients who arrive before you.
Bring out the brand loyalizer.
What is that barbaric contraption?
Think of it as our answer to your mental refreshment. Only
It had better be important.
more effective and 120% cheaper to operate. Also has 130% more crab witch scent. 1 minute in the brand loyalizer and you'll emerge new and improved.
Sorry, time is bits. It's time.
Take whatever. You'd make a great lower manager.
Whatever you're peddling, I'll never purchase.
I suppose a demonstration is in order. Lower managers, bring in Red Cloak's turncoat companion Sentinel Dunning. Strap him into the brand loyalizer.
No! You were supposed to deliver both Red Cloak and I to the Order unharmed.
A lot of fresh blood in the talent pool around here with these protectorate defectors.
We had a deal.
Sentinel Dunning, you fool. These people honor their bargains no more than you honored your sworn duty to the
Go consume like a good consumer.
It will be your turn.
Welcome, welcome. See anything? Well, if it isn't a new face in Fairfield. What I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more flavor. Or was it crunch?
Loyalization settings at 110%.
I'm sure you'll find something that'll fit your liking.
Right now, the Loyalizer's impulse voiders are interposing Dunning's higher and lower cerebral motivationators.
I already have this one.
Reaching his upper story, hitting him with quite the sales pitch. busy, eh? Sure, the Loyalizer's industrial design ain't up to snuff, but the unit is scalable. Home version comes out next quarter. Materialistic fun for the whole family. Ah, Dunning's done. How do you feel, young former Protectorate Sentinel?
Fine. A little obsessed with material goods and needless services, I guess. Also have a hankering for crab witch. Got anything devoid of nutritional value I can snack on?
Certainly. Consume these Auntie's Choice Sprat Crisps. Quite fresh. Extruded from the chemical slurry vats just last year. Very well. It's Red Cloak's turn in the Loyalizer. Lower middle managers, strap her in.
No need. I'll enter your crude machine willingly and without trepidation. The eyes of my neighbors and our benevolent sovereign are upon me, lending me strength.
We'll just see about that, Red Cloak. Go on, get in there. Remember to keep your arms and legs inside the Loyalizer at all times. Engage the transducers. Loyalization settings at 210%.
And so our hero Red Cloak faces her greatest challenge yet. Locked in
We need ammunition he provides.
horrors. Will the brand Loyalizer shake her faith in the paradigm? Of course not. Who would even entertain such a thought? A dramatic escape is afoot in the next episode of I, Red Cloak. It's obligatory listening wireless entertainment.
I find myself asking, what would Red Cloak do? Dutifully transition to other content, of course. Long ago, the matriarch devised the paradigm plan to support a bounteous life for all Protectorate subjects. From the tender fillet in your latest meal, down to this exquisite next song.
Every day I am giving all myself in his name. I know this to be true. He cares for you. Sovereign deserves all your love. Every day he's uplifting, keeping us safe and carefree. I know this is the case. Give him your grace. The Sovereign deserves all your love. Love him because he loves you. Love him the least you must do.
23.
I want for nothing, come what may. I stoke my devotion, have not gone astray. I'm a good neighbor, I do all I can. That is my great salvation.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? Hello again. I don't think we were properly introduced. I'm Arthur Crombie. Welcome to More Perfect Goods. A proud thanks for noticing. All part of the presentation, of course. Think success, present success, be success. I've been working the store going on a few weeks now. Got promoted shortly after Auntie's Choice liberated Fairfield. Still finding my stride with all the marketing suavities, as you witnessed. Advertising's been a right struggle to get a hold of, much to my chagrin. Associate Waste Systems Technician. Wasn't the job I wanted, just the one I got. Came home smelling like a sewer sprat more time than not. I do not miss those days. I should count myself lucky that putting words together in a way that sounds smart is the hardest challenge facing me in this job. Reckon I'll get better over time. I hope.
I watch in his name. I know I am right. He's our shining light. The Sovereign deserves.
Took Auntie's aptitude and attitude test like everyone else in town. Scored high in personability and something called numerical dexterity. Think it means I count good. Now here I am, manager of the best little discount house in all of Paradise Island. Still boggles the gray matter. I'm inclined to agree. If not for aunties, I'd still be a lowly associate waste systems technician with muck on my boots, thinking that was all there was to life. But enough about me. What's your story? What brings you to Fairfield?
Here's one you're absolutely sure to enjoy.
Such blandishments overwhelm me. I don't know what to say except thank you kindly. It's my hope that one day my humble shop will be much lauded across all of Arcadia. Anyway, can I tempt you into buying something?
We are taught from when we are small. The sovereign's plan is meant for us all. But when your limb gets caught in a gear, don't
Sure thing. Exit encouragement. Hold on, that's not right. Just a moment, I'll remember. When you want better than the best, think more perfect goods. Say, I think I'm getting a handle on this. Top rungers, here I come. How can I improve your day the auntie's way? Like they say,
Yes, but we don't have that much in bits.
subjects of vigilance elite
Yeah.
who need a new foot, elbow, hip, or knee. We are graced to serve the protectorate till the day we no longer breathe. Workplace danger cause real alarm. There is a place for you with one arm. One arm.
This new corporate life is so confusing for us protectorate folk. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Sure, shoot. Mind your own business interests.
May the sovereign... have a profitable day!
What's the big idea?
Ask them defectors if they miss anything about protectorate life.
10 bits, they said community.
Yep.
Been noticing a lot of screws going missing around the ship. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
No missing fastener reports have been filed
This
with
stretch runs between Fairfield
Let
and
me
the Eastern
rephrase.
Forward Operating
Have you
Base.
been collecting screws for some reason?
Affirmative. Multiple replacement screws have been collected in accordance with pending work order from Agent Amara. I must have a screw loose.
It's a figure of speech, Val.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened
Now
fire.
let's admire these commendable...
Word is Milver Street is ordering a watch on the Protectorate survivors.
Drink. Tribute liqueur blankets the mind.
That'll work.
Soothing
So much effort. That kind of thing ain't even on my
Scout
contract.
report. Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir. Excellent. Eddie, Scout. Yes?
Described. What's up next?
Have a profitable day.
To aid in your earnest rumination of portentous societal responsibilities.
Had a thought I'm really not supposed to. Sadly, though it's
Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? Really shores up the foundation of your fundamentals. Talk is cheap, but my time is not.
know exactly what we should do. You're a good citizen, join the queue. Pack your bags, you know what we should do. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed.
See that thing in the sky there? That'll be the Vox relay.
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on sight.
And that's why we're headed to Fairfield first.
One word.
Maintaining stamina.
Check enemy like just turned. Help me out! Stomping out ideas, reporting report the and so we're finally thought free and we're feeling proud now that we can
This unit patiently awaits repair.
Why is it taking so
Running out of resources. It's a big mistake. We should have goes to.
You're from HR, aren't you?
You're a good citizen, join the queue. Pack your bags, you know what we should do. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. Be fun and worry-free, as one big family. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed.
Oh,
Reporting on your peers, support the sovereign's vision, no need for your decision. And so we're finally thought free and we're feeling proud, now that we can boldly speak, say thoughts aloud. Wistfully empty, da-da-do-da-day, bubbling along even if we've got nothing to say. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. Be calm and worry-free, one big melody. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. Be calm and worry-free, as one big melody. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed.
station offers only the best in music for Protectorate subjects. It's your due, because our way is superior to others.
Science Adventures Quarterly Volume 1 of 10. The Kingston periodical chronicles the exploit of Art Directorate Agent Commander Zane and her sidekick Betty. Label Inside the Cavalry is SAC Volume 1 out of 10. The Library of Redactor Quesnel. Ministry of Accuracy.
Not walking this off. Stand me back up.
This unit patiently awaits repair.
Don't know what. Sure.
Can't wait, Commander. At least until we talk with Zeb. Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
The following song was composed, performed, and recorded under the explicit direction of the Sovereign.
This looks like the place. Long, I haven't felt this high-strung since Horizon Point. Just hope he's here.
Our system is sublime. The best ever.
Niles. Howdy, Zed. You look...
Perfection,
well.
Our paradigm.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
To inform on your neighbor is thoughtful. If their zeal shows deficiency, quick mental tune-ups may be...
Zed, this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
You're the center of our system.
Seriously, dude, no shit.
That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Bates. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart. That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
Wholesome programming played at a reasonable volume. You're listening to Protectorate-sanctioned wireless. Special update. Everything has been found to be splendid. Everyone grateful and content. Sleep soundly, knowing you are safe at all times from malingerers of our fair Eden. Even our...
It has to do with the location of a vault, rumored to house the Protectorate's greatest technological advancements, including its skip drive designs. That's all I'll say for now.
Thanks to its unflagging automechanical guardians. Only the most incautious base individualists would dare...
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
I could feel my wary little mind start to wander. Things I shouldn't be thinking about.
I'll answer what I can.
That is when I knew.
If you must know, it was my sister. A neighbor reported her for some misconduct and she was taken to be refreshed. I never heard what her alleged crime was meant to be. The woman who returned was nigh unrecognizable. The injustice of it rattled me. And once I began to look into what had happened, the more discomfort I felt. Then I met Niles. He told me the truth about other colonies. Made Arcadia feel so small, claustrophobic, repressive. And my smoldering resentments became a full conflagration. Stop there. I know what you would ask, but I've done my best to put that unpleasant experience behind me. Please respect my wish to avoid reopening closed wounds. The Crabbles? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble into my operation here. I feel kindly toward them.
Those sentiments I felt were such a burden.
Animals can sometimes prove more compassionate than their more evolved counterparts. I afford the Crabbles their space, and they afford me mine. Ah, of course. Hogarth and his unfortunate charges would be top of mind if you've explored the nearby settlement. I sympathize with the plight of those in Westport. They want nothing to do with me, of course, or anyone outside the Sovereign's grace, which has been to my benefit. I do believe that one day, the truth of the Protector's iniquity will be too obvious to ignore. But for now, not even a crowbar could pry open all those shut eyes.
And fidelity are no longer strangers. The sadness that was once inside me, as long
So we're gonna help him.
though it tried me, I knew that I could be oh so much better again with the quick mental refreshment. Quick mental refreshment. Quick mental refreshment.
Gather around the receiver with your neighbors. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless, your trusted
Guns
source
cocked
for
and loaded.
wholesome melodies
Just give the
and
signal.
inspiring reports on community goings-on.
Savor this moment, neighbors. Our beneficent sovereign has deemed it time for another splendiferous speech, or as we are obliged to call it, his golden bestowment.
Such a wonderful introduction, Prudence. She truly is everyone's perfect neighbor, isn't she? Which brings me to the topic of this bestowment. Neighborliness. The tie that binds. Like any good neighbor, I fulfill my assigned duty, tirelessly nurturing our perfect system, but its health depends on you as well. A true neighbor does whatever it takes to keep their community free of insidious elements that would harm the whole. We must all hold each other accountable in these unprecedented times. So, my beloved subjects, never hesitate to report your concerns.
That got disconnected.
Your neighbors will thank you.
Well, that, as they say, is
Ready to
that.
waste them
What's
on your
next?
command.
Long ago, the matriarch devised the paradigm plan to support a bounteous life for all Protectorate subjects. From the tender fillet in your latest meal, down to this exquisite next song.
Hey, this is it for today, guys. I'm gonna call it a day. It's night here where I live. Probably gonna have a nice dinner and go to bed. Go to bed only because I gotta start operating. Like, I gotta wake up at like 4 a.m. in the morning.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
We're done. I'll call it a day. You guys can follow me on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and Discord. You can DM me on Discord and Instagram. Let me know what you want to see next. Which game you want to see next. See what I can do. Probably gonna play it if it has good reviews. Bye then.